It's been a long journey, really. Way back when I joined medical college, that's 1969. I joined the Vijay Medical College in Pune. I was in two minds whether to go for engineering or to become a doctor, but a lot of push and support from the family, especially my dad, and I was in medical college. Having done my basic graduation, I studied for my medicine again at the Vijay Medical College. And then there was a clear attraction for the aggressive work that we used to do in the coronary care or an intensive care unit. That sort of attracted me. I thought I'll spend some time in Mumbai and come back and start my practice. But once I reached Mumbai, I had three biggest doctors of the country, Dr. Gandhi, Dr. Palajani, and Dr. Ashwin Mehta. And looking at them was used to sort of get enthused to become a cardiologist. And that was really the turning point. I decided to stay back in Mumbai, did my training in cardiology. It was a very important phase of my life. So I've been in Pune in practice for about 35 years now, which is again a long story. When I started my practice, there were very few equipments. We had to make do with just whatever is available to you.
So, sir, would you like to also tell our readers something about your childhood days? Where did you spend your childhood? How? And any memories that are attached to your childhood days that have been etched in your memory. Also, maybe an insight on whether you always wanted to become a doctor since your childhood days, or was there some turning point in your life or a particular incident that pushed you into getting
The
into
early
cardiology?
school days were in Koina and Pofri, where my father was actually working on the dam site. So there was a lot of nature, a lot of excitement, a lot of games and sports. It was like the whole city or whole township was like a whole family, so we knew each other very well. So I think since that time alone, we sort of got this habit of being friendly with everybody. So I think I make friends very easily, and people like to make friends with me, and that too happens very easily. So this sort of been in our nature. So we studied, all of us, the family, earlier in a smaller town. Then we came to Pune for my primary. And then I was in modern Ash school. I say that with great pride because that's one school which made big news for years and years around time when I was studying there. So whenever we meet in my school, it's a very happy occasion. And then having finished that, Ferguson and then Vijay Medical College, as I told you. But I think things kept changing. You know, it's not that I was defined to go for medicine. Maybe destined to go, but not really defined. Or I didn't really work for it, but it just happened.
So, coming to the technical aspect of the medicine and cardiology industry now, I would just want you to give our readers an insight on how different is the treatment of heart attacks in India compared to the treatment in different parts of the globe. Like, where are we really lacking? Do you think are we lacking somewhere? And if yes, where are we lacking in that?
So if you think of the facilities alone, I think we have probably every facility available to us. It's not just availability, but you have to apply it to every given case, and that's probably cannot happen because of the vast number of patients that we have, and to some extent some kind of cost constraints. So European patient who gets a heart attack probably gets an angioplasty in first 30 minutes or first 60 minutes. It happens in India too, but not very often. So the percentage is different. Few of them do get, but we cannot do this to everybody. ideally it should happen to everybody, and that is where you are trying to give best to every case. I'm sure one day will come, but as of now, I think we don't have that kind of reach. Though those who need it can potentially get it.
Would you rather suggest people taking medicine or living a healthy life by just exercising and eating healthy?
Medicines is no substitute to health. They support being in good health. But I think these are absolute basics, that you do good exercise, try and remain healthy all the time, think good, think positive, keep smiling, don't get stressed. So all these come together, and very important for a happy, smiling future. In fact, there is something like fertility, where people get old, and that age changes. Some people are old at 70, while some people are not old even at 90. And this is where your psychological strength is going to come. You have to sort of believe that you're doing everything correct, and only good things can happen to you. So keep a very positive attitude.
Would you like to discuss any one of your surgery, or maybe any of your surgeries, or any such cases that have been etched in your memory forever, the ones that you won't ever forget, like that have played a major role in your life, that was like a turning point in your life? Maybe you also learned something from that. Any such incident that you would share from your 35 years of experience?
Oh, there are many. Just to recap a couple of them, I remember one 84-year-old was brought from a neighboring village, and many people had told her at that age nothing can be done. And I'm talking of something which is about 15 years old. And in those days also we put 5 stents for her. And at age 89, she was a very strong lady. She would look after her own farm, which was something like 10 acres. And at age 89, she wanted to do a treadmill test, because her son, who was also our patient, we told him that at the end of 1 year after angioplasty, we occasionally do the treadmill test. So she ran at age 89 on treadmill, and we feel so happy about these kind of longevity with the quality. There was another gentleman brought in with a cardiac arrest. We had to actually shock him about 20 times, like 20 times he died, and we brought him back in the first half hour he was with us. So we did his aggressive treatment, did an angioplasty, and he was just about 38, 39 when this happened. The kids were 2-year-old, 4-year-old, and he recovered so beautifully that in days to come he moved to US, was in a very, very strong position in US. All that he did was on a Diwali day, even from US, he used to send me a greeting, "Doc, I'm fine, and how are you?" So these are the cases, which stimulate you and sort of tell you that whatever you're doing is good for the patient, good for the nation, and really keeps pushing you on to do more and more good work.